Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 9th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed on our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any vital updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies globally today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since May 20th, 2025, our system has identified Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.1. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a decline of -2.62%. This equates to an average daily loss of -0.19% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This scenario often presents an attractive selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $207.10 would initially suggest a slower rate of decline and could potentially signal a shift in the trend. The current 3-month trend indicates a possible change of -6.78% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from -24.86% to -4.17%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of -4.44%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might vary from -19.15% to +20.38% over the coming year. In current terms, this would estimate the future price to lie somewhere between $162.86 and $242.50. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Apple stock price down 1.21% on Monday. The Apple stock price fell by 1.21% on the last day, which was Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, dropping from $203.92 to $201.45. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.99%, with a day low at $200.02 and a day high of $206. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 3.16% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 26 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This may be an early warning, indicating that the risk could increase slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 72 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $14.54 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 22.55%, or $58.65, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple's recent Worldwide Developers Conference has left investors with mixed feelings, amplifying concerns about its position in the competitive landscape of artificial intelligence. The much-anticipated event failed to deliver significant advancements, particularly around Siri, which Apple admitted is still undergoing a delayed overhaul. Analysts have characterized the conference as lackluster, prompting remarks that the company's artificial intelligence strategy is behind its peers in the tech sector. The absence of substantial updates during the event may weigh on Apple's stock in the short term, as investor sentiment remains cautious. Tighter trading conditions and ongoing U.S.-China tariff negotiations are further contributing to a compressed trading environment for Apple, reflecting a broader risk-off sentiment in the market. In the long term, this perceived stagnation in artificial intelligence development and technological innovation could damage Apple's brand reputation and competitiveness. As the company grapples with increased pressure to innovate, the next 6 to 9 months are crucial for delivering compelling products. If Apple can reposition itself with a stronger artificial intelligence strategy and capture investor interest, it might mitigate the current downward price pressure. However, failure to do so could result in prolonged challenges for the stock. Analyst ratings. On Sunday, the 1st of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned a buy rating to AAPL while taking a hold action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs also gave AAPL a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley rated AAPL as overweight with a hold action. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a cautious rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush rated AAPL as neutral with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio a sell and the price-to-book ratio a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Apple stock is displaying sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, resulting in a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. Should there be upward corrections, resistance is expected at levels of $202.09 and $204.16. A breakout above either of these levels would generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on the 1st of May, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 5.56%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock more closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 27 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 44 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 14 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 10 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 14 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 66 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 61 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple has established support at $198.85, a level that could present a buying opportunity as we might anticipate an upward reaction when this support is tested. The stock typically experiences average daily movements, and given the strong trading volume, the associated risk is viewed as medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $5.98, which is a change of 2.99%. Looking at the last week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 2.1%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively standard, frequently observed in companies with long-standing histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.42. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $202.52. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be exceeded before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $198.85. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock unit. On the same day, Kevin Parekh also conducted an insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock unit. Additionally, on the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 19.251. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and currently, no stop loss has been established. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple presents several negative indicators and is situated within a broad and declining trend, suggesting that it may continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. We're trading on Tuesday, the 10th of June. We anticipate that Apple will open higher by $1.04, starting the trading session at $202.49. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.